Avoid dialysis. Top 4 bedtime drinks to cleanse and protect your kidneys. You have a 10-year window. That's how long kidney disease typically takes to progress from barely noticeable to life-threatening. And most people waste 8 of those years because they don't know the decline has started. In fact, kidneys can lose up to 90% of their function before you feel anything wrong. This is especially the case for many adults over 60 who don't even know their function is dropping. What if I told you that those 8 to 10 hours you're asleep could be either the time your kidneys are cleansing and healing themselves, or the time they're dying faster? We've spent days reviewing over 50 clinical studies and discovered 4 science-backed bedtime drinks that can help protect and cleanse your kidneys while you sleep. You'll want to stay until the very end because here's a critical timing secret that makes the difference between kidney protection and kidney damage. Before we dive in, we're curious. What's your current go-to bedtime drink? A warm cup of tea that's probably gone cold by the time you remember it? A glass of milk that makes you wonder if you'll be up all night? Maybe just plain water while you try to remember if you've had enough today? Share your honest answer in the comments. We read every single one. Just so you know, everything in this video is grounded in peer-reviewed research, completely free from marketing bias or miracle cure claims. We've sifted through the science so you can make smart, informed decisions about your health. 4. Olive leaf tea. First, let's encounter perhaps the most sophisticated and most potent option on our list: olive leaf tea. The power behind olive leaf tea comes from an antioxidant called oleuropein, along with its metabolite hydroxytyrosol. But here's what makes this relevant for kidney health. High blood pressure is the second leading cause of kidney failure, and olive leaf extract has been shown to be so effective in reducing blood pressure. A comprehensive 2022 meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found that olive leaf extract lowered the top blood pressure number by an average of 3.86 points, with even better results, nearly 5 points, in people who already had high blood pressure. Every point reduced in blood pressure translates to kidney protection, because high blood pressure essentially forces your kidney filters to work under constant pressure, like trying to do delicate work while someone's shaking your table. But here's where olive leaf tea reveals its double-edged nature, and why we call it sophisticated. The same compounds that make it effective also make it potentially harmful if you're already taking certain medications. If you're taking ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, or any blood pressure medication, olive leaf tea could cause significant drops in blood pressure. It's important to consult with your doctor before trying it. Beyond blood pressure benefits, olive leaf compounds appear to offer direct kidney protection at the cellular level. Animal studies have shown that oleuropein can significantly reduce markers of kidney damage, including elevated BUN and creatinine levels, the markers doctors use to assess your kidney function. In laboratory models of kidney injury, oleuropein reduced inflammation within kidney tissues, decreased the infiltration of immune cells that cause scarring, and even helped prevent the formation of scar tissue that can permanently damage kidney filters. While these studies haven't been replicated in humans yet, the mechanism is compelling. For those who can safely use it, preparation is straightforward but requires attention to quality. Use about 1 teaspoon of dried organic olive leaves per cup of hot water, steeping for 5 to 10 minutes. Start with shorter steeping times, as the tea can become quite bitter. The resulting tea will have an earthy, slightly bitter taste reminiscent of green olives. Strain carefully and drink while comfortably warm. Curious about the science behind it all? We've linked the studies that support everything we've shared. You'll find them down in the description box. 3. Warm, unsweetened oat milk. Unsweetened oat milk. Before you think, that sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, hear me out. This humble beverage is actually a sleep-building architect. The magic happens through a compound called tryptophan, the amino acid found in milk that's been helping people sleep for generations. But here's what makes oat milk special. It doesn't just dump tryptophan into your system and hope for the best. The complex carbohydrates in oats act like a skilled escort service, helping tryptophan cross the blood-brain barrier where it can do its sleep-promoting work. Once tryptophan reaches your brain, it undergoes a transformation. First, it becomes serotonin, often called the feel-good neurotransmitter that helps you feel calm and content. Then, as night deepens, that serotonin converts into melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. It's like having your own internal pharmaceutical factory. For your kidneys, this process offers indirect but important protection. Quality sleep is when your body performs its most crucial cleansing and repair work, including maintenance on those hard-working kidney filters. Poor sleep actually increases inflammation throughout your body, and chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of kidney disease progression. Deep restorative sleep allows your kidneys to focus on their essential detoxification work, filtering waste and toxins more efficiently. Beyond sleep support, oat milk delivers another kidney protective compound that deserves attention: beta-glucan. This soluble fiber acts like a gentle cleanup crew in your bloodstream, actively reducing LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that can damage blood vessels throughout your body, including the tiny vessels in your kidneys. A comprehensive meta-analysis found that just 3 grams of beta-glucan daily, roughly what you'd get in a large glass of oat milk, significantly reduces LDL cholesterol. Since cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in people with kidney problems, protecting your heart directly protects your kidneys. The complex carbohydrates in oatmeal also provide steady energy without the rapid blood sugar spikes that can stress kidney function over time. This is particularly important for people managing diabetes alongside kidney concerns. But here's where we need to have an honest conversation about oat milk's contradictions. While oats themselves are kidney-friendly, the commercial processing can create some unexpected challenges. Many store-bought oat milks contain additives like dipotassium phosphate, the ingredients that can be problematic for people with kidney concerns. The body absorbs nearly 100% of these added phosphates, compared to only about 50% from natural sources. Pour 1 cup of unsweetened oat milk into a small saucepan and heat gently over medium-low heat until warm but not boiling. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes. Alternatively, microwave for 60 to 90 seconds, stirring halfway through. For the best results, choose unsweetened varieties with the shortest ingredient list possible. Better yet, consider making your own. It's surprisingly simple and gives you complete control over what goes in. Blend 1 cup rolled oats with 4 cups of water for 30 seconds, then strain through cheesecloth. Add a pinch of cinnamon or vanilla extract for extra flavor and antioxidants. Drink this golden, creamy comfort about an hour before your intended bedtime. This allows enough time for the tryptophan pathway to begin working its magic. However, if you have celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, be extra cautious. Most oats are cross-contaminated with gluten during processing, even if they're labeled naturally gluten-free. Look specifically for certified gluten-free oat milk to avoid triggering inflammatory responses that could indirectly stress your kidneys. And hey, if this feels helpful so far, let us know you're out there by tapping that like button. It tells us to keep making content just like this. 2. Chamomile tea. Securing our silver medal is the gentle giant of the herbal tea world. Chamomile tea. It works like a kind, patient therapist, quietly effective and remarkably safe for most people. Chamomile's kidney benefits work through an elegant indirect pathway. Its primary active compound, apigenin, binds to GABA receptors in your brain, the same targets that anti-anxiety medications aim for. This creates a gentle, natural calming effect that helps guide you into deep, restorative sleep without the grogginess that can come with sleep medications. But chamomile does something even more significant for kidney health. It helps manage blood sugar levels. A 2023 meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found that chamomile consumption leads to statistically significant improvements in both short-term blood glucose and HbA1c, a marker of long-term blood sugar control. Since diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure, affecting nearly 44% of all dialysis patients, anything that helps control blood sugar provides substantial kidney protection. There's also emerging research on apigenin's potential direct kidney benefits. Laboratory studies suggest it may block specific transporters called URAT1 and GLUT9, which are involved in uric acid processing. High uric acid is a significant contributor to kidney damage and scarring, so this represents a potential direct protective mechanism, though more human studies are needed. Chamomile also supports kidney health through an often overlooked pathway: digestive wellness and internal cleansing. Your gut and kidneys are intimately connected through what scientists call the gut-kidney axis, and chamomile has been used for centuries to soothe digestive inflammation and promote healthy gut bacteria. When your digestive system is inflamed or populated with harmful bacteria, it produces uremic toxins, those waste products that your kidneys must work overtime to filter out. So, better gut health means less kidney stress, which allows for better overall toxin cleansing. For the best results, choose loose, dried chamomile flower heads rather than generic tea bags, which often contain just dust and stems. Steep in hot, not boiling, water for about 5 to 7 minutes, and cover your cup while steeping to trap those precious volatile oils that provide the therapeutic benefits. The ideal timing is 30 to 60 minutes before bed, allowing the apigenin to begin its calming work. Now, while it's generally safe, chamomile belongs to the Asteraceae family, which includes ragweed, chrysanthemums, and marigolds. If you have hay fever or seasonal allergies, especially to ragweed, be extra careful. Start with a tiny amount, or preferably, consult your healthcare provider first. 1. Unsweetened cranberry juice. Taking the gold medal is unsweetened cranberry juice, a drink that embodies both the promise and the complexity of functional nutrition. If you've ever wondered why something so sour became synonymous with urinary health, the answer lies in some elegant biochemistry that took scientists decades to understand. The magic doesn't come from cranberry's acidity, as many people assume. Instead, it's all about unique compounds called A-type proanthocyanidins, or PACs for short. Think of PACs as microscopic bouncers for your urinary tract. They don't destroy harmful bacteria like antibiotics do. Instead, they create what researchers describe as a non-stick coating on the walls of your bladder and urinary tract, making it virtually impossible for bacteria like E. coli to attach and establish an infection. This mechanism is particularly crucial for kidney health because urinary tract infections in older adults aren't just uncomfortable inconveniences, they can rapidly escalate into serious, life-threatening kidney infections. A 2023 Cochrane review analyzed 50 randomized controlled trials with nearly 9,000 participants and revealed that cranberry's protective effects are remarkably targeted to specific high-risk groups. The most dramatic benefits were seen in women with recurrent UTIs, where cranberry products reduced infection risk by 26% overall, with some studies showing reductions as high as 46%. Drinking cranberry juice at bedtime may give these benefits an extra boost. Why? Because during the day, frequent urination quickly flushes out the protective compounds. But at night, when your bladder holds urine for 6 to 8 hours, the PACs can stay in place, building a stronger protective shield. Note that while protecting against bladder infections, cranberry juice contains high levels of oxalates. A 2005 study suggested that drinking cranberry juice can increase oxalate levels in urine and made urine more acidic, both factors that can promote kidney stone formation. However, the research landscape has evolved significantly, and frankly, it's more interesting than we first thought. A comprehensive 2021 review by the U.S. Pharmacopeal Convention analyzed the totality of cranberry research and reached a surprising conclusion. The data is contradictory, with some studies actually suggesting cranberry is associated with a reduced risk of kidney stones. In fact, cranberry's effect on kidney stones appears to depend on several factors we're still untangling: your individual metabolism, your baseline kidney function, and even your genetic predisposition to different types of stones. Your neighbor might thrive on cranberry juice while you need to be more cautious, and that's perfectly normal human biology at work. What we can say with confidence is this: moderate intake of pure cranberry juice, we're talking 240 to 480 milliliters daily or roughly 8 to 6 ounces, appears to be safe for most people, even those with a history of kidney stones. The U.S. Pharmacopeal Convention concluded that cautionary labeling about kidney stone formation isn't necessary for cranberry products, which is a significant shift from earlier thinking. Quality matters enormously with cranberry products. You must choose pure, unsweetened cranberry juice or concentrate. Most cranberry cocktails are actually sugar delivery systems disguised as health drinks, containing up to 30 grams of added sugar per cup. That's enough to feed the very bacteria you're trying to prevent. The effective dose is small. Just 2 to 3 ounces of pure cranberry juice mixed with warm water provides a therapeutic amount of PACs. This can be quite tart. Cranberries weren't designed to be pleasant any more than medicine was designed to taste like candy. But that sourness is actually a good sign, indicating you're getting the real compounds rather than a sweetened imitation. Note that cranberry juice can interact with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, potentially increasing bleeding risk. If you're taking any blood thinner, antiplatelet medication, or have a bleeding disorder, consult your doctor before using cranberry products. Conclusion: we've journeyed through 4 remarkable science-backed beverages, each with its own personality and protective powers. But let's be honest about what we've really discovered here. The most important takeaway isn't any single beverage on this list. It's the realization that protecting your kidneys doesn't require expensive supplements, complicated medical procedures, or dramatic lifestyle overhauls. It starts with simple, intentional choices you can make every evening in your own kitchen, using ingredients that have been trusted by traditional medicine for centuries and validated by modern science. The safety considerations we've emphasized aren't meant to scare you away from these kidney cleansing drinks. They're meant to ensure you can enjoy their cleansing benefits safely and sustainably. Your medication regimen, kidney function, and overall health status all influence how these drinks affect you personally. For those ready to implement these findings, consider creating a rotation rather than trying to consume everything at once. You might start your week with gentle chamomile for stress relief, transition to cranberry juice for antioxidant protection, and save olive leaf for days when you feel your blood pressure needs extra attention. Listen to your body, track how you feel, and adjust accordingly. Before making any significant changes to your routine, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications, have an honest conversation with your healthcare provider. Show them this information, discuss your interests and concerns, and work together to create a plan that supports your kidney health while respecting your overall medical picture. Now, we want to hear from you. Based on everything we've shared today, which of these 4 kidney-protecting beverages are you most interested in trying tonight? Are you drawn to the gentle familiarity of chamomile or oatmeal, intrigued by the sophistication of olive leaf tea, or ready to embrace the tart effectiveness of cranberry juice? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences and questions help build a community where we all learn and support each other. We want to thank you for being here, for listening, for having the courage to embark on this journey of discovering what truly benefits your health. A journey that isn't easy but is worth more than anything else. Hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. The sooner you spot kidney issues, the more you can do to keep things under control. If you're unsure about your kidney health and haven't been in a good shape recently, check out the video on the screen. Here, we cover all the possible symptoms, helping you spot kidney failure and take action effectively if needed. See you there. Stay informed, stay healthy.